Hi guys, for anyone who hasn't seen my first vlog, let me introduce myself. My name is Lương. I'm a junior at Saigon University. Today I will take you to another field trip to the central and central highlands of Vietnam for 8 days. We will immersing ourselves in the beauty of nature and exploring the wonders of different cultures. Get ready to pack your curiosity and join with me on this unforgettable adventure. Let's go! We had a good day trip starting with breakfast in Long Khánh City before reaching Ca Ná for lunch. Ca Ná Beach was incredibly beautiful, with crystal clear water that looked mesmerizing from a distance. After lunch, we took a lot of pictures here, but it's best to visit in early morning or late afternoon to avoid getting sunburned because it gets really sunny during the day. Next, we went to Nha Trang and checked in our hotel room. It actually took some time to settle in, but it was worth the wait as our hotel room had a breathtaking view of Hong Kong Beach. We had planned team building activities here later on. After resting for a while, we went to the beach with our friends to play team building activities. We had a lot of fun playing games and cooperating with each other. The weather was perfect, not too hot, so we could enjoy all the activities to the fullest. At night, we went to different places to try Nha Trang delicacies like grilled fermented pork rolls and dry beef salad with ai tofu. We also went to the Nha Trang night market, which was popular among foreigners, but it was a little bit small with not much to do. We then took a long stroll to go to the beach. The calm atmosphere combined with the soothing sounds of the wave made Nha Trang Beach at night a perfect spot to hang out. We took a lot of pictures and then headed back to our hotel. That's the end of day 1. The next morning, we visit the breathtaking Hong Kong promontory at La Sang Foothill. On our way, we passed by Hội Quán Vịnh, an architectural gem in a distinctive Huế nhà rường style. After that, we made our way to Hong Kong. This stunning natural wonder showcased a unique formation of boulders that seem to defy gravity as they balance on top of one another without any clue. Hong Kong promontory is actually made up of 2 clusters of rocks, named Hong Kong, meaning husband in Vietnamese, and Hong Vợ, meaning wife in Vietnamese. There are plenty of picture opportunities around this area. The next stop on our trip was Eo Gió, also known as Wind Strait, located in a peninsula commune of Nhân Lý, Quy Nhơn, Bình Định province. This place is a truly hidden wonder, known for its untouched beauty and a pristine beach with crystal blue waters adorned with mossy rocks. The air here is so fresh and invigorating, making it a perfect destination for nature lovers. You shouldn't underestimate how powerful the wind is, so make sure you wear appropriate clothes and tie your hair accordingly when you go here if you don't want to have messy hair afterward. As we hiked up to the mountain peak, we were rewarded with a breathtaking sight. Picture this, a stunning strip of beach formed by 2 towering rock cliffs, creating a unique and picturesque landscape. It's no wonder Eo Gió has become a favorite spot for photographers and nature enthusiasts. Now, I must mention that the terrain here can be a bit rough, especially for those with bad knees or joints. However, don't worry, because the stunning view at the top can be appreciated by everyone. So if you're up for a little adventure and want to witness the beauty of Eo Gió, make sure to add it to your travel bucket list. During the evening hours, my group of friends and I hired electric cars to discover different food spots in Quy Nhơn City. After that, we went to a cafe named Surf Bar. Surf Bar is considered one of the most beautiful cafes in Quy Nhơn since the restaurant is located right on the beautiful beach. you can savor delicious cocktails. I suggest ordering Mai Tai cocktail while enjoying the so-called White Sand and Blue Sea. We are leaving Quy Nhơn City and heading for Da Nang City. We will be there for 2 days. Our first stop is Ngũ Hành Sơn, also known as Marble Mountains. According to Dam legend, the 5 peaks were formed from a dragon egg laid there many years ago. In the 19th century, the second king of the Nguyễn dynasty, Minh Mạng, named them Ngũ Hành Sơn based on the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. Thủy Sơn is the tallest and the most beautiful of 5 peaks, and it accessed through a climb of over 100 steps or a transparent elevator. However, the stairs can be steep, uneven, and sometimes wet, with no handrails, so it's important to be physically fit and wear proper footwear. At the top of Thủy Sơn, there are several impressive pagodas, including Linh Ứng Pagoda, which offers a panoramic view of Non Nước Beach. Nearby, Sala Tower has stunning panoramic views and is surrounded by 200 Buddha statues. The Marble Mountains also have various caves, including Huyền Không, the largest cave, which was originally a secret base and later a field hospital for Vietnamese revolutionaries. It has well-lit interior with garden statues at the entrance. Inside, there's a majestic Buddha sculpture accompanied by 2 shrines. The air is filled with the delightful scent of flowers and the warm glow of flickering candles. One of the shrines pays homage to the god and goddess of matchmaking, making it a cherished spot for both couples and individuals hoping to find their soulmates. We also visited Tam Thai Pagoda, Da Nang's oldest pagoda with a 100-year history. The pagoda is surrounded by lush greenery, and its ancient and artistic features are perfectly preserved from the Nguyễn dynasty. Farewell to the beauty of Ngũ Hành Sơn Mountain, we were taken to a restaurant called Ẩm thực Trần Da Nang to enjoy Da Nang cuisine. Then we checked into our hotel in Da Nang and called it a day.
I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. You're still withholding.
On the morning the next day, we put on our faculty uniform, a beautiful red áo dài. Our students looked lovely standing in the hotel hallway, and the whole area seemed to light up. The hotel manager then gave us a quick tour of the facilities such as the swimming pool, gym, restaurant, and so on. We even participated in an exchange seminar with the hotel director and manager, where we learned more about the hospitality industry and hotel management. It was very informative. In the afternoon, we visited Hội An, which I was most excited about because I hadn't been there before. I had seen many videos and images of Hội An before, but it was so much better in person. The bustling atmosphere, ancient scenery, and vibrant lanterns everywhere made me feel incredibly excited. The only downside was the large crowds of people, which made it difficult to capture a good video or photo. I would suggest visiting in the evening to avoid this issue. After exploring around, I spoke with a few foreigners and learned about the experiences in Vietnam. It was nice to hear international perspectives about my country, and it's a great way to make new friends.
Hi, could you introduce briefly about yourself?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm 22 years old. I'm from the UK, from England, and I live in London over there. And I've been traveling for 2 months around Southeast Asia.
Oh, so what's your first impression about Vietnam?
I started in Hanoi, so it was very, very busy. A lot of motorbikes, very loud. It was quite overwhelming. I'd been in Thailand and Laos before, and they weren't as crazy as Vietnam. But it's a
see.
beautiful country. It's amazing.
Thank you. Another question. Have you ever experienced culture shock when you travel here?
It's very different because I had been in Thailand and Laos before. That helped. It wasn't such a big shock. But the motorbikes here are very, very crazy.
Okay, last question for you. How do you think about Vietnamese people?
They're all really friendly, really nice. There's a lot of, along like the streets in the touristy areas, there's a lot of shopkeepers who want to sell you stuff. But no, really, really nice people.
Thank you very much. Could you introduce briefly about yourself?
Sure. My name is Ellis and I'm from Scotland.
Can I ask what's your name?
Ellis.
First question. How many times that you have been in Vietnam?
This is my first time.
Do you have any impression about Vietnam when you first traveled here?
Yeah, it seems like a really nice country. I've only been to Southeast Asia once before, to Bali, and other than that, I've never been, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but I've certainly been impressed.
Do you experience any difficulties when you travel here, like language barriers or culture shock?
The showers are too small, so I hit my head on a lot of things, but other than that, not really. The language, everyone seems to speak okay English, better than my Vietnamese. I would say the food is very easy to eat. It's not difficult food. I don't have to be careful what I choose. And yeah, everyone seems very, very helpful.
And last question, what do you think about Vietnamese people?
The people, I like them. They seem respectful, they seem polite. If they're trying to sell you something and you're not interested, they seem to take no for an answer. So far no bad experiences.
Yeah, thank you so much.
At night, my friends and I went to see the fire and water show at Da Nang's famous Dragon Bridge, and it exceeded our expectations. The bay was beautifully illuminated, creating a vibrant and lively atmosphere, perfect for a leisurely stroll. We also visited the lively Da Nang night market, which was filled with people even late at night. The products sold there were affordable, and it was a great place to bargain. After spending nearly half an hour there, we went back to our hotel, bringing an end to day 4. The next day was a long day sitting on the coach. We bid goodbye to Da Nang City, and not until late afternoon did we arrive at Tuy Hoa City to rest at the hotel. The only highlight of today was the Nguyen Phuong Tower, which is a symbol of Phú Yên tourism. There are 2 tall stone columns in the middle of the tower. One stands tall at 35 meters, symbolizing Ngài Long Quân, while the other, reaching 30 meters, represents Âu Cơ. At the base, you find a stack of 50 stone blocks beneath each column. The gap between these majestic structures is perfect for 2 people to stand side by side. The Nguyen Phuong Tower dazzles with its special lighting system, using cutting-edge mobile Tesla technology, 3D mapping, and high-intensity lasers to create a mesmerizing display of lights and colors in the evening. It's truly a sight to behold, so I recommend you go here during the night time. There were abundant photo opportunities at this attraction. Our first stop on day 6 was the Nha Trang Cathedral, which is also known as the Stone Church, Chánh Tòa Cathedral, or Six-Way Church. It's the oldest church in the area, over 80 years old. The cathedral is located on top of Bông Mountain and is 12 meters high. Here, you will be surprised by the delicate Gothic architectural details and immense scale of the church. Unfortunately, our group visited on a Lord's Day, Sunday, so we could only take photos and admire the exterior of the church. That was a bummer. Next, we went to the Institute of Oceanography, which is about 6 kilometers from Nha Trang city center. It's a famous marine research institute in Southeast Asia and a great place for kids to learn and explore. It offers a diverse range of creatures from rare to commonly seen species, and you learn all their names here. The tanks are cleverly arranged, and the backgrounds highlight the features of each fish. There are some really large, colorful species that are captivating to watch. Just a heads up, it can get a little bit hot and crowded, so packing water bottle and a mini fan is a smart move. The Oceanography Institute is divided into 5 main sections, and there are plenty of picture-perfect spots for your Instagram feed. We couldn't see everything during the tour due to the time constraints, so my advice is to set aside a good 2-3 hours if you want the full experience. I only spent 1 hour and couldn't cover everything. Upcoming on our travel adventure, we went to the city of love, Dalag. My friends and I went on a food adventure once we arrived here and tried chicken hot pot with la air leaf, rice milk, grilled rice paper, strawberry shakes, avocado ice cream, and more. I absolutely adore the refreshing and cool vibe that defines Dalag. Even though we did a lot of walking, it didn't feel that tiring. Our first stop is Yin 3, the residence of King Bảo Đại and Queen Nam Phuong. The building has a charming French style and 2 floors. You can see many artifacts and daily items used by the royal family in the early 20th century. If you love classical charm and history, this is a must-visit spot. You can even rent a queen or king's costume or take photos with a wax statues that look like a real person. There's also a beautiful flower garden and a pine forest behind the villa, which makes for a picturesque backdrop. You can also go horseback riding to add some excitement to your visit. Next, we will go to Dalag Railway Station, one of the oldest train stations in Indochina, still standing in Vietnam. It's a popular place to check in Dalag, loved by both locals and tourists. The station has a unique architectural style with 3 pointed roofs, which resemble the peaks of Lang Biang Mountain or traditional houses in the central Highlands. Inside, there are charming coffee shops and vintage trains that you can explore or use as a backdrop for photos. Don't miss the opportunity to buy some Dalag souvenirs, such as beautifully carved wooden or seat images. You'll find many photo opportunities at this iconic location. Our next destination is the Domaine de Mary Church, one of the most iconic religious architectural landmarks in Dalag. The Mayan Church in Dalag is also among the top 3 famous churches in the area. The church has beautiful French-inspired architecture and a distinctive pink color. The surroundings are full of beautiful flowers, making it a picturesque setting. Unfortunately, the church was undergoing renovations when we visited, so we couldn't explore much. But there's a store next to the church where you can buy knitted clothes at much more affordable prices than other markets. Finally, we're visiting Lang Biang Mountain, which is located 12 kilometers from the city center of Dalag, in the Lat Dung district. It's the second highest peak in Dalat and is famous for the Lang Biang legend. When we reached the summit, I was mesmerized by the beauty of the place. Every spot is an Instagram-worthy photo opportunity. Honestly, photos and videos cannot truly capture the real essence of its beauty. The drifting clouds and the cool breeze make me feel like I was in paradise. After a few hours, the weather changed. A misty clouds, light drizzles, and a serene white ambience surrounded us. I absolutely loved this scene. It looked like a heavenly fairyland straight out of a movie. In the evening, we headed to the Cham Nam Valley restaurant, where our group had opportunity to savor the rich flavors of the Central Highlands, featuring dishes like bamboo cooked rice, traditional rice wine, roasted chicken, grilled meat, and more. After the delightful dinner, we immersed ourselves in a culture exchange with the Highlands ethnic group. Upon reaching the hotel, my friends and I continue our exploration, delving into the night market of Dalat and savoring our final evening in this enchanting city. We had our final day of the field trip, and after checking out of our hotel, we visited Trúc Lâm Zen Monastery of Dalat. The monastery is situated on Trúc Lâm Yên Tự Street at the top of Phượng Hoàng Mountain, approximately 5 kilometers south of the center of Dalat. To reach the main hall, you have to climb 222 steps, but it's not tiring at all thanks to the fresh morning air. The temple itself is tranquil, clean, and beautifully serene, with the most impressive area being the colorful flower garden, which creates an aesthetically pleasing atmosphere. This is where you can enjoy the cool atmosphere and find peace in your mind.
Bạn cũng sửa soạn rất là chu lệ này. Dạ em chào thầy Thái, chào anh Lộc, chị Tuyền và bác tài xế cùng với những bạn trên xe ba. Những ngày vừa qua em đã cùng với các bạn đi được khắp nơi để nhìn thấy cảnh đẹp của quê hương Việt Nam của chúng ta. Sau chuyến đi này em chúc các bạn sẽ luôn luôn mạnh khỏe và học tập thật tốt. Tin nhắn này em xin gửi riêng cho bạn Minh Thanh. Mở ngoặt, đi qua bạn đẹp lắm. ca khúc em dành tặng bạn và mọi người trên xe là bài hát Em đẹp nhất đêm nay. Đồng hành cùng với mình trong 8 ngày qua. Chúc các bạn thật nhiều sức khỏe. Tin nhắn này em gửi riêng cho bạn Vinh ạ. Bài hát em gửi cho Vinh là bài hát Đám cưới nhà.
Sincere thanks to Saigon University and the Event and Travel Organization Center for organizing such a fun and meaningful outing for us. Unlike the first field trip, this time the itinerary was much more relaxed, allowing us to rest and enjoy ourselves more comfortably. Everyone on the coach also became much friendlier and closer, creating a sense of being one big family. I feel so fortunate to be on Code 3 with Mr. Lop as our enthusiastic and lively tour guide for the second time, and Mr. Tai as our coach supervisor, a truly adorable teacher. Special thanks to the hilarious and compatible group of friends. Your presence made this trip even more enjoyable and memorable. Thanks to everyone for being part of the most beautiful age of my youth. We may not meet again in the future, but our memories will be preserved in each frame photo and in my mind. Thank you to those who watched until the end of this vlog, and see you again soon.